Hey guys, how you going? Ash back again with another video for Gaming and Console Tech. Now, I did promise that I had game room tours coming up, 2 of which I've got because, yeah. Now, just to explain why I've got 2. One is the one I'm in, obviously, it's here, but still there, that. The other one is basically an entertainment setup for basically me and my family to watch films and things like that. Now, my wife has said to me now that she wants downstairs as... I've got a bit of rubbish on me, there we go. No, she's basically said that she wants a PlayStation oriented setup downstairs, which I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed to that, I like that. But yeah, she wants that, so that's going to be getting tweaked. So when that gets tweaked, I'll let you guys know. Not to mention as well, the beard is, well, I'd say gone, but it's not, it's still, yeah, got a bit of a soul patch thing going on. But yeah, this is basically the first of 2 game room tours which I'm going to do, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. Now, this one is pretty much done, pretty much sorted. Once that is done, hopefully I can just keep adding things to it. Now, this one is essentially just my retro stuff. It's also a bit of a modern thing, well, modern consoles, because I do come up here and just vibe out. If I had a loft conversion up there, I'd set that up as basically that room, but unfortunately I don't have that room to mess around with. So, but in here, which is also a bedroom as well, which you guys already know if you've been watching for X amount of months, it's very much a custom setup is this now, because I'm buying units and basically fixing them together myself, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck most of the time, but it's worth it in the long run. That's the way I think about it. But I'll show you what I mean by that when I get to that point. So hopefully you guys will like it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, now let's have a look. Now basically, sorry about the shaky camera, because that's, well, all me. You can, hi. Basically, let's start off at this side because it's got a little bit more to go through. This unit is pretty much, well, all my charging stuff basically, as you can probably see. There are a few other charging docks which I have which aren't on here, so don't kind of push that to the thing. It is a work in progress. But down here, obviously, you've got the Switch, Switch? That's not a Switch, it's a Wii U. Can't you tell what I've been playing lately? Oh, I'm stupid. You've also got basically PS4 and my Vita charger, which is an all-in-one charger, as you can probably see there. Got a few pops guarding the Wii U pad as well, so yeah, Wii U controller. You've also got my Xbox 360, which is charging dock. There you go. There we go. And then you've also got the Xbox One, which I quite like that charger with the green rim going all the way around. It's quite cool. And then moving down that was my knees. Ow. Ooh, yeah, that twinged a bit. Basically, you've got all my Xbox games underneath this. Well, Xbox 360 anyway. You might notice through this video that I've not got an original Xbox anymore. You'll understand why later. Gutted about that. You've got some memorabilia there as well. My Warthog with Chief in the middle. Focus, there we go, focused. Pull out. That's something you don't hear very often. Focus, thank you, there we go. And then you've also got the Halo 5 Guardians things. You've also got Xbox 360 games and Xbox 360 games down there. I do only have that amount because I went through a trade thing earlier on this year, which I got rid of quite a lot of stuff because I didn't have the room. Then you've got Goku on the back of Shenron. Why the hell not? So moving up, that's basically one cupboard essentially. So let's move on. Then you've got a PS4, which is always handy. Love my PS4. PS4 is my pride and joy. Underneath that, you also have my Xbox 360, which is quite cool. So, and then you've got the media control for it, which is an official media control, which it is, yeah, it's a bit dusty because I haven't used it in a while. I've been using my Xbox One for that kind of stuff. And then the next one, PS3 games. Again, I've not really got many of them because I went through the whole trade thing. And then you've also got Future Trunks there as well with his sword. I do like my Dragon Ball, as you can probably tell. Now, I've got some cupboards at the bottom, which I've put these handy little things on. They're only Velcro though. And then you've got basically spare controllers. You've got them for the PS4. So, yeah, that. So, moving on. I apologise for the shaky camera because, well, it's me. Now, this is a TV that I'm doing all my HD gaming on because, well, it's an awesome telly. It was cheap and it's awesome. Not wrong with that. And then you've got the soundbar, which is absolutely amazing. Although I am having a few issues with its inputs at the moment. I don't think that's a soundbar. I think that's more to do with the input for the telly. But still, that's life. When the telly turns itself off, it kind of makes like a static sound. It's horrible. You've also got the pops there as well, which are both from Assassin's Creed, Unity and Altair from first one. How many are going to go again? Ow. PS3 again, which is, again, not loads. And then you've got pop figure of Cell, and then more of these boxes. This one is basically handheld cases. And I say, well, when I say cases, I mean like pouches and things like that for stuff. So I'll move up along. And then you've got spare wires in the next one. And then I'll move up a bit. On there, Wii stuff basically, just Wii, and then you've got Pop Vegeta as well. Now, this one is, as you can probably tell on there, Dad's Man Cave. It's always good. Now, you've got whatever's in there as well. There's basically, I do know what's in there. It's all controllers. It's right next to my retro stuff, so I don't have to mess around. And then moving up, you've got Goku in Super Saiyan form from, well, when he's fighting Frieza, which is quite cool. Wii U, very small collection of Wii U stuff, and I've only got one GameCube game, which is Pokemon Colosseum, which cost me an arm and a damn leg. I think that cost me something like 20 quid, 30 quid, no 30 quid. Yeah, it cost me 30 quid. Fucking stupid. And then upwards, there is my Wii U with a few amiibo. Don't have many amiibo. Would love to get some more. We'll have to see. And then my Xbox One, which is the original Xbox One. I'm not investing in another one because that is only a 1080p TV. So I'm not going to invest in a 4K product when, yeah, that. And you might seem like I'm stupid for investing in the PS4 Pro if you've been following me on Twitter, but there is a reason for that. And that's because there weren't that much price in them. So, but then again, you know, that life. You've also got this, which is my smartwatch, my Fitbit, where is it? My Fitbit charger, which I've currently got hooked up to this. So, a bit of a pain in the neck to sort out, but you know, if it works, use it, they say, so that's what I've done. Now, moving over. Now, this is my pride and joy. Oh, Christ. This is my pride and joy. Comfiest chair you'll ever have. And then on the top here, you've also got Blinky. Blinky! And then in front of Blinky, you have my 3DS, which, yeah, that. And then you've got, that's actually on a charging dock, which is hooked up. And then you've got my blue 3D light, PS3 charger, and my pod for my phone, which is quite, well, that's essential here. Now, you might be wondering, I've got PS3 games down there somewhere, but I've got no PS3. That's because it is downstairs at the moment. I'm planning on hopefully getting another one up here, but we'll see what happens. Then, on the top, you've got my PS1, which, look at that. And then you've also got my trusty CRT, which all these retro consoles are hooked up to. And when I say retro consoles, the Wii is actually my retro inspiration at the moment. It is literally my emulation machine, so yeah, that's over there. And then you've got, and I still listen to CDs, look. Oh, sacrilege. And then down below, let's go down below. And then you've got these ones, which is all my PS2 stuff down there. And you'll see my Game Gear and my Game Boy Advance SP there as well. PS1 and my Game Boy Advance Micro. Down below, PS2 stuff, and then there's an empty one down there. Just an empty shelf. Then, where Blinky and everyone is underneath that, with my PSP, which needs charging. My original DS, which still gets some fairly good use, to be honest. It's still decent enough. And then down there you have a box full of just miscellaneous gaming rubbish, which, yeah, all that stuff. So let's move on. Now, I apologise for the shaky camera. Now, this is a bit of a shrine to things I love, basically. You've got basically a little Zelda thing there. My Remnant from Doom. Goku, which, as you guys know, I did an unboxing years ago of my unboxing of that Goku with Xenoverse, which was quite cool. And then just some of the special editions along with some Final Fantasy cards on there as well. You might notice Locke there as well, stood next to the UNSC box. That is something my wife made, which is wicked, because this leads us on to the next one. She also made that, which, yeah, I was well impressed. So yeah. And then on the wall you've basically got some pictures as well. You've got Final Fantasy X, and then Finn and Jake. My wife likes that stuff. And then you've got the Nightmare Before Christmas, which I quite like. And then you've also got an original drawing by Lee Bradley, who is a Marvel comic book artist, which that's quite cool. And you might notice the wall is a bit mucky because it needs painting, which will be happening, and I will let you guys know what's going on with that. So, but with that said, you know, and I've got a footstool there. With that said, guys, pretty much that's all there is to show for part one anyway. And if you notice, I was going to show you, I've actually bracketed these cupboards together. They are pretty much custom made at this point. All the way across, up, down, all that one. It's all bracketed together is that one. I still need to do the same over there. I've started it, if you can see at the top, but I've just not had the chance to finish it off. So hopefully that will happen. In the meantime, guys, thanks again for watching, and I shall see you guys again soon. In the meantime, happy gaming, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks very much.